And then she has been representing the state prosecuting office in a number of other committees, but she has not really been prosecuting anything. And before that, she has been in the whole of her life in the service of justice. And she has been active in the court, in the local court, but only on temporary basis she has been a judge. In Finland we have a system that the proper judge will be nominated to the local court by the President of Finland. There is a proper selection and so on. But then Finland has a peculiar system that we have quite a lot of temporary judges. That if for some reason there is not enough judges in the court, so the court itself can nominate anybody, practically anybody, to be a judge for about 1 month. And the same happens in the Court of Appeal, so that for a very temporary period there need not to be a proper selection and so on. So now Päivi Hirvelä has claimed that she has been a judge over 11 years. She's presenting this in her credentials, and that's not true, because she has not been a single day as a proper judge. She has been, on a temporary basis, she has been a judge about 2 years. We have the proper records, we have prepared how long she has actually been. And the shortest period she has been a judge is 1 day, and that is a trick how in Finland they do. So that if there is a case, maybe for certain reasons, not very happy one, so and proper judge does not want to touch it. So you take a temporary judge to make a dirty work. And so the shortest period is 1 day. Then she can be 1 week, 2 weeks, maximum a month. And then she has claimed that she has been a judge also in the Court of Appeal, hovioikeus. And that's not true at all, because she has been only so-called presenter. That means a person, in Finnish the word is viskaali, person who is preparing the documents for the judges to decide. So she has been kind of a clerk. And now she claims that all that period she has been a clerk, that she has been a judge. It's grand lie. And the same is for the prosecuting job. She claims that she has been, I think, 9 years a prosecutor. She has not been that long period a prosecutor at all. And when I went to check the records, I found that she has been in the same time a prosecutor, and she has been working for the Parliamentary Ombudsman's office. And the Parliamentary Ombudsman office is checking the performance of the courts and the judges, for example. And she has been a double job in the same time, very same time. We can check the records. So then she has been very lucky. She's a divorced person. I think she has 2 children. She has been living in Lahti city, which is about, I think, some 150 kilometers away from Helsinki. And then the office for the state prosecutor office is quite in the center of Helsinki. So if she's living in Lahti, so I think it takes for her about 2 hours to reach the office in downtown Helsinki. 2 hours to come there and 2 hours to leave. So how many hours is left for the work in the office itself? That's crazy. That's how it is allowed in Finland. And so she has been very lucky. She has been having a very good position, because in Finland the ruling is that the high officials in the justice do not have a proper working hours, so that it comes back from the Sweden times when the judge was living in his own house. So practically he was in a job all the time, 24 hours a day, because he was living in the courthouse in a way. That was his home and the courthouse in the same time. So now the judges and prosecutors have kept the same system, so that you don't have proper working hours. So it's very difficult sometimes to reach a judge from the court office, because he or she is allowed to work at home, which is not a proper thing. Earlier it was, how to say, a must, because we did not have proper courtrooms and the judges did not have proper office. So you had to take your papers home and prepare the case at home. But it's not anymore, and it's very dangerous that you are moving the papers from the court to your home, because at home at least your family members can see what you are doing, and something might be missing on the way, and one court case can have a lot of papers. So it's a wrong system totally. And everybody understands that when Päivi Hirvelä is coming from administration of justice, from the most important office, one of the most important offices in Finland, that means the state prosecutor's office, so that how she is able to be objective in the cases she's handling in the European Court of Human Rights, because basically, what are human rights? Human rights are the rights by a citizen against the administration. So there are very difficult, there are very few cases that we could claim that there are human rights violations between the citizens. Most of the violations are by administration against the citizen, a normal person.